Me and Nancy, well,
Helena.
Helena. At the time, she was Nancy. We both went for the phone at the same time because we both saw it out the window.
Yeah.
That this guy was getting murdered, basically.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and thankfully the cops were close by anyway.
Yeah.
But then there was the other one, the hip hop night, where they stole. I mean,
They
it was
tried
insane.
to.
They tried to.
Lowering the speakers and all
It's
that
like it was
stuff.
like the minute. It was like this sort of
A
control.
gun was fired. There was a gunshot that night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember the whole
And I
night was
had
like
the
this controlled
audacity.
chaos.
Then I come outside. I had called the cops about 20 minutes before the riot, and it must have been 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I said, this was the Mac Men, was the name of these Latin, they were gang kids. They looked entrepreneurial to me, so I booked them. They said they were going to take care of security, all this, we're going to split the door. They packed the joint, and security, they let all the gang kids in, and they looked like kids they didn't like not come in. It had nothing to do with security, right? So this riot breaks out, whatever. And but the end of this story is, I come outside, and the cops didn't come when I called them. Then the riot breaks out. I call them again. I said, guys, somebody's going to get killed over here, even though we were completely illegal.
Yeah, right.
Right? So the cops show up, a number of cars and stuff, and the guy starts making the cop starts saying racial shit. And I stood right up to him, I remember, it was like, must have been 4 o'clock in the morning at this point. And I says, what the fuck are you saying? So now I'm standing up. We're illegal. Kids are flooding out of the building because there was a gun fired and people are getting whacked and artwork's getting trampled and all this shit. And now I'm arguing with the cop about his racist comments.
The cop was made it.
Cop, yeah. And we found one of our monitor wedges in the back. They
were lowering.
The minute it was like it's controlled chaos, but then the second that the thing was over, it exploded. And like the stage, I was trying to get to the stage just because the mics were going to go. All of our PA equipment was going to just disappear.
They were opportunists in the crowd.
Yeah. I think we lost. We ended up losing a microphone, if I remember correctly, and
Then
almost
there
a
was a
monitor.
Susan found a kid hiding where the shower was over there, like shaking. Somebody must have been out to get him.
Yeah.
He was scared for his life. So Susan says, just stayed it. And she left. When we came back, he had kicked out the little window that was back there, and there was a little roof at the Rocket, and there was bars in that window.
Yeah.
Somehow, he was so adrenaline up. He busted through the window and jumped out the back of that little window to get out. And Susan has a vivid memory of seeing that kid like shaking.
Yeah.
Somebody wanted to kill him.
He was probably the recipient of that one gunshot, or I think he was probably close. That's more than likely.
I'm thinking of you want to do something at the thing, like to get everybody. I'm just thinking if you could bring it to that level. No, to get people shaking and gunfire and rioting, and really get the. Remember we marched in the police station one night. We marched. I don't know what we were doing.
The police station?
Yes, Providence Police Station was over.
Oh, it was over there, yeah.
And we all went. You remember? I don't know what we were doing, but the cops didn't know what quite was going on because we had signs. We were fooling around, and we thought they'd get
A kick
the
out
joke,
of it?
but they didn't get the joke. They were ready for
They're not noted for this.
No.
especially when you invade the police station.
Oh my good God, that's a turf.
Yeah.
What
they
the hell
had
happened? I don't
but-
remember
but
this.
We got out of there. All
I don't
right.
remember it.
I forget what it had to do with it, but you remember vaguely.
Vaguely, yes.
We all had signs. In the middle of the performance, we invited the audience to come with us.
Yeah.
And we went over to the police station. It had to do with something that was going on topically at the time. And we went over there to tell the police we didn't like it or something. I don't know. But it was. But I'm thinking,
I have another thought too, like the Meatball Fluxus relief fund or retirement fund, like collecting money.
See, that would be kind of funny.
Because it's bankrupt.
That-
I didn't even see you.
How are you,
I'm good.
Elsa?
What about you?
Good. Who's this little one?
My niece, when she used to be small,
Like we're over at the flat rep, the roots, whatever this now called it. So we just invite you go to that coffee. There's a coffee shop or something. We just invite over and buy the audience a cup of coffee. We get them all, we get them all seated there.
Is that what we're going to do with the proceeds from the meatballs?
No,
Then we walk out on the bill.
No, then we want, then we pass the hat.
amongst the people we just got
Yeah.
the coffee for.
Yeah, for our
I like
retirement
that.
fund.
That's kind of funny.
We've never
See, that's
done
kind of
that.
funny. That would be kind of
That's
because
part-
no, you know why?
That's
Because
the
here's the
old-
thing.
And we
Actually,
can do some,
Is
and
that
we can do
Act
some
One?
shtick, yeah, and we can
You
do
know-
some, well, we can do some shtick there. We can just take everybody out of the theater, over to the coffee place, buy them a coffee, pass the hat.
that
do
covers a
some
lot of
shtick.
area.
Coffee's a lot of money.
Well,
Nowadays, yeah.
but if we could pass the hat,
They charge $3 for a cup of coffee.
So,
over
but
there.
if we pass the hat and don't come up with enough for the bill,
we just leave.
we just leave, right? And
Yeah. Well, it's because that would cover a lot of that would cover the
manager
nostalgic part
is
of it.
Sitting at the bar from Taza right now.
Oh, was Taza? Is that the place it is?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I would have
it's
no.
on the corner.
That'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
yeah, Taza.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be funny. Because it covers the nostalgia part of it. It covers the sort of guerrilla hit part of it.
Wait a minute.
You know?
Let's take it further. Let's call cabs for them, put them in the cab, and send them to an address where the performance is continued. And then they got to pay
And
the
just don't
cab when
show
they get there. And then you got to get back. What do you think?
I'm not interested in getting stuck with some bills. That's,
Yeah,
All right,
no.
so all right.
that's the only.
Because they
my
know
only
where
objection.
you live and work, Bert. So yeah,
I'm
you'd
fucked.
be the one who.
I'm working
yeah.
with Michael that owns Taza on a film thing right now. So, but I don't give a shit. I'd do it anyway. But
Well, let's get back to the coffee again. We take them
But,
over there.
yeah.
We walk them next door, get them coffee. But then the next step would be to put them in a cab, a couple of cabs.
Well, it's putting them in the cabs because the cab driver is going to want his. I mean, that would be hard.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Then you
That
get the cab drivers all fucked up, but they could have had another fare.
So I think
That's another way to transport them.
do you remember? I don't know if this was a. This might have been a Cigar de thing, or was it a meatball thing. We took people to the porn store and gave them a tour of the porn store. Do you
I
remember
don't
that?
remember that one.
Took the whole. That was a Cigar de thing.
Yeah.
I
That had
told
to
the
have
whole
been, yeah.
audience. I said, you know, you don't have to admit to anything, but if you haven't been in a porn store, I bet you're curious. I said, we're gonna do a little tour.
You must have been pissed.
No, I had told them during the
Oh,
day.
you told them.
I said, I'm
Join
gonna
them.
bring a tour through. They're like, a tour? What the fuck are you talking about? So, you know, these are the booths where people get blowjobs. This is the, this is the heterosexual side. This is the homosexual side. You know, look around, peruse.
Well, I'm kind of liking the idea of pulling them out of the space. Like empty the space out.
We need a
Do whatever we got to do to empty this.
Huh?
because they might not want to come.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should all,
But we would, part of the performance of doing that with us getting in that room and like, come on with us.
Well,
This
we'd
part-
take- yeah.
Come on. So we'd have to, that would be part of the challenge, is that we really have to aggressively get them to
Yeah.
join us.
we
And
need
come on.
we need a hook.
Yeah.
I mean, besides, the coffee's a good hook, but I mean,
Come on. We're going to buy you a cup of coffee. Come on, everybody. Come
Right.
on.
you
Come
wanna
with
see
us.
You're not
dead
going to believe
body.
it at first. You're gonna
If they
think,
sell coffee though at Roots, they sell coffee there. They might.
where's the cheaper place to make sure we can cover it?
Sakis.
Sakis.
Sakis is going upscale though.
That
Oh,
guy,
did they?
that fucker will shoot us too.
Shooters too.
Yeah, the guy
Oh, he
Saki,
carries a
owner?
gun, yeah.
Yeah, he'll shoot us.
Yeah, no, he doesn't like jokes.
You don't got the same sense of humor as a
like
cop.
For a Cypress Hill concert, is that what it was?
Oh, really?
Cypress Hill played at the P-Pack. That's when someone got shot over there, right? 94.
That was a while ago.
Is that what happened? Is that what you're talking about? The guy getting shot there?
No, the guy from Saki's carries a gun.
Oh, he
Yeah,
does.
he's always carrying.
Was it because
He used to
somebody
carry it
that
like
me?
right out in
Probably never
open.
did it.
He doesn't. I don't know if he carries it
No, I
in the
don't
open
think
anymore.
he did. He in jail.
He used to. He's carrying.
No, but there was around early 90s. There was a big riot like in front of Sagi. Someone got shot and killed.
Really?
Yeah, I remember when it happened.
He has cameras. He watches his employees from home working.
Really?
$3 a 100 people. That's like $300 worth of coffee.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That could backfire
How about we
quickly.
take him in and get him a glass of water?
That's not going to be much of a hook.
Well, we tell him we're going
A
to buy
drink.
him coffee. A drink. We're taking
Well,
him
yeah,
for a
a
drink.
drink because then we don't tell them what kind of drink it is. Yeah, we just go on the Taza. We got how many people we got? Count the. We need 50. We need 50 glasses of water.
Too complicated.
Too complicated.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, we would have to let Tarzan know.
I don't think we owe these people anything.
Expect it, right?
We just got to get them out of the
we're trying to buy their love.
We just want to empty the room. We got to figure out a way to just empty the room.